And the more and more we talk with people, the more we hear that it's standardizations need to be put in place, and they're starting to form, but it's a few years away maybe.
Yep.
And yeah, I really
There will
think
be,
that's quite.
My original grad school experience is from the standards body, right? I think that there will be, formal standards as far as data representations and those where there are, where there can be clear boundaries, but there will be de facto standardization in the form of tools. Tools will embed. For example, Git is a de facto versioning standard, right? Nobody said that Git is what you should do, but that is the language that everybody uses. So we foresee that there will be standards for metadata, there will be standards for data, there will be standards for interfaces between systems. Even within the system, there will be more room to play around. Otherwise, interoperability will become a very big issue. For example, I can tell you immediately, right, the interoperability issue that we see. We do feature engineering. We generate data sets that data scientists, analysts, as well as data applications pick up. One of the important immediate questions is to know who is using what feature, because there is a cost associated with feature. It's a very computationally intensive. We have to pay money in terms of effort, the time, memory, every operational cost. So naturally, the question will be asked as to who is using features and why are they using. And the first integrations that we did was to MLflow. And MLflow did not have this idea that they have to send back information to the feature engineering system about which feature is being used when and why. So we had to artificially inject it. So I expect that at these kinds of intersection points or interface points, there will be new standards and interfaces. MLflow cannot just use this feature because it also needs to know where did this data set come from, right? If it has to provide lineage and reproducibility and so on, you can't have just the model reproducibility without having the data reproducibility.
Yeah,
so there is that interface.
And seeing that everything needs to play nice with each other, right? They
Correct.
need to know what, and ultimately for the end goal, to be able to say, okay, this is where we want to go, and so we need to know all of this. So
until now, most of all of these systems were built in-house by tightly knit teams that were sitting next to each other. Now, as the data science and productionization spreads around, you won't have that luxury anymore. You will have to, for example, nobody's building their own model database. Either it is Dotscience or they will use MLflow or some equivalent. And the enterprise complexity will very significantly increase if there are no standardized interfaces.
Yeah, that's a great point.